visibility that leadership didn't have before was around strategic initiatives. So for example, if we were trying to target a certain market and have a deal come in of a certain size, to now get live update through Slack. It helps notify leadership about what's going on with those deals, or reminding people to stay on top of things if their deals are getting out of date.
It has allowed our executives to stay on top of some of the most important opportunities that we have within our organization without having to set aside time in their busy schedules. It's really interwoven the most critical opportunities that we have into our leadership and our field teams day to day without having to interject any new unnecessary behaviors in person meetings. That's been really critical.
The different teams that deal channels really help. It starts with the executive team. They're really busy. They're obviously jumping in multiple deals. So they need the quick synopsis of anything that's going on with an agreement, with an account at any given time.
You know, we've connected our product teams to this channel so that they can start to see trends in why we're winning and double down on those areas. Our CEO checks in. He always loves when we're nearing the end of the month and the end of the quarter. He's seeing all of those win notices in Slack.
Trying to stay on top of messaging between our systems has kind of been a challenge. It's hard to grant visibility to leadership and initiative stakeholders on the progress of deals and in strategic markets and those strategic initiatives. Troops really just allows us to do that on the fly and give us the flexibility to configure those things on the field without having to rely on resources on the administrative side.
So things like a big deal was signed up, we Slack that to our execs and our sales managers so that they know when to get involved and kind of discuss next steps. We also Slack all of our wins and our loss reasons into a channel that our execs and our product team look at so that they get real-time feedback on what's working and why we're winning, and also why we might be losing some deals there.
The sales reps give that insight to the executive team, and they know that the executive team will always be up to date, up to speed on exactly what's going on. And if they are continuing to push all that communication and all those updates in that deal channel, they're comfortable with knowing that everyone who's involved will always have that insight. That's their way to get up to speed really quickly and really rapidly to ensure that everybody is on that same page. There's always that collaboration. They know what that last step was. They know what the next step was. They know what the strategy in the account was.
The reason why we create some of these channels as part of our process is that there are certain accounts or certain opportunities that really have a high level of executive engagement. There's an executive sponsor on our end that's really driving some of the decision making or the criteria for success of a specific account. Whenever that is required, this is the easiest platform for them to stay abreast of a situation and be able to quickly provide feedback to our field organization.
The impact that these deal channels have had is really about effective communication to the customer, which ultimately to us means a higher win rate, it means a stronger partnership, and it means better customers for us. If all of our execs and all of the team are aligned when we're working with the customer, that customer is going to be happy. And that's really what we're driving to.